Hi, my name is Jen Young from the White Mountain National Forest. The White Mountain National Forest is a working forest. This means that it is open to many activities, including commercial logging. But harvesting trees on the forest today is much different than the days before Forest Service management. Today, the Forest Service manages the forest as a renewable resource. Here's a trivia question for you. What is the optimum age for the harvest of a hardwood tree, like a red oak? Is it 25, 75, or 200 years? The answer and the story of logging in the White Mountain National Forest are coming up.
White Mountain National Forest lumber is used for products all over the world, and our sugar maple is some of the highest quality in the country.
Harvesting operations or timber sales don't happen overnight. The Forest Service requires a 2-year planning process, which includes public input. The plan is like a prescription to help maintain the health of a forest. It looks at soils, water, wildlife, and even the visual impact. Loggers bid on this plan, which includes them looking at the site and determining if they have the equipment and skills to successfully complete the job. When they are awarded the job, it starts a whole process.
Loggers like Ed White help manage the forest for future generations while providing benefits to the local communities, like jobs and tax credits that go directly to the towns of the job site. Logging on the National Forest is heavily managed. Think it's as simple as cutting down trees? Think again.
There'll be a showing and all the competitors will all show up, and basically the Forest Service will walk us through the units, what's supposed to be done. As a forester, procurement forester for a lumber company, I'm looking at the quality of the logs and determining what I can bid for the value of the timber.
Loggers are required to maintain a high standard of operation. This includes having their equipment inspected for safety and environmental concerns, like the possibility of transferring invasive species, or oil leaks so we don't contaminate the soil. Our foresters make sure that loggers follow the prescription, cutting designated trees and mitigating erosion and other forest damages.
In the cutting procedure, the Forest Service foresters come out first, and then they tally they mark the tree, they stump mark it, they mark it for a saw log, or they mark it for a pulp tree. They determine whether the tree is suppressed and needs to be taken now, or if it's mature. Once we get the okay to go, all the process has been, the money has been sent and so forth, and we start the cut. Sometimes we have to build landings. The role the landing plays is pulling the wood out to where we can safely determine whether we're going to get a saw log out of it or a piece of pulp out of it. And we have portable skidder bridges if we have any crossings. You got to have the brush in certain areas, the setbacks from the hiking trails.
Forests in New England undergo a natural regeneration process, so we don't need to replant trees as they do out in western national forests.
And now the answer to our trivia question. What is the optimum age for the harvest of a hardwood tree, like a red oak?
Red oak, usually we're looking at 75 to 125 years old. On the National Forest, they usually like it to go pretty much 75 years and plus.
It's important to have the unique role that Ed plays in our community. What he does helps promote healthy forests, has positive effects on the local and global economy, and ensures that there are forests and forest products in the future.